Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex with NBC 11 Alive, Team 101, born to compete. Yo, I got that guy right here. He can. I don't even really want to tell you what he can do. I'm sure y'all watching the highlights right now. Y'all pulling him up. Corey Connor, he can run inside if you want it. He can get outside if you want it. And here's the deal. I ain't never seen him caught from behind. One of the top running backs in the country going to LSU. What's happening, homie?
How you doing?
Hey, man, life's good for me, man. You know, you up there, Roger Bacon, doing your thing up in Cincy, Ohio. You know, we ain't seen each other in a minute. You know, you kind of fill me in, man. You committed to LSU. What made you want to go?
Just the atmosphere around there, the culture. I wanted to be part of something great, so just got to work.
And here's the thing. I know you're feeling good watching them win that national championship against a very, very good Clemson team. They show what they could do. And here's what else I know you like. I know you like when they were using that running back. You know, what did you see in that game that said, you know what, I'm going to be very, very happy here?
Just everything that they were doing with Clyde, I saw myself doing that, like catching the ball, running the ball, pass blocking, all that kind of stuff. So I just returning kicks, I do that too. So, and
then you see he went to the Chiefs.
Oh,
so yeah. Now you're starting to see that path. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is a really good place here. I can go here. If I do my thing and I produce like I can, like I know I can, and there's possibly that NFL is possibly in the future for me. Now, you guys went 10-2 last year. Close loss to Valley View in the playoffs, 28-27. Kind of tell me what you learned from that.
I learned you got to fight to the last whistle. Like, we were up for a little bit, then they came back up, and then we kind of lost the game in the last few seconds to a bad call, but we can't really leave the game in the ref's hands. We got to take it in our own hands. So just fight to the last whistle.
But you know what I like most about you guys is that was an improvement from the year before. The year before, you guys went 4-6. Like I said, you guys went 10-2, lost in the playoff. But what was that mindset going into last year? How did you guys have that much of an improvement?
It was all a mindset. So the year before, we had the fight mentality, but we just didn't know how to win. Then we learned how to win. Then we already had that fight, so we just had to put 2 and 2 together. So we did that.
Now, I know what type of running back you are. Like I said, you run inside, outside. You never get caught from behind. You're patient in the hole, and your feet come fast out of the hole. And here's the thing. If somebody want to really get with it and go toe-to-toe with you, you can go ahead and get behind your shoulder pads and give them what that work look like. But you tell me, for those that haven't had a chance to see you play, what type of running back are you?
I would say I do a little bit of everything. Like I said, I catch the ball, run the ball, I pass block, run block, I return kicks, punts, all that. And I play a little bit of defense too sometimes.
You go ahead and line it up out there and go ahead and give somebody the blues, huh?
Yes, sir.
Your 8th grade year, you came on down here to Georgia. Had a good time, you know, played an all-star game, and even made ESPN with one of your famous hurdles there, since you were jumping over everybody back then. Just tell me about the fun time you had in the game and how you enjoyed it and all that good stuff.
I had a great time in that game. Like, I made some friends in that game that I still communicate with to this day. Like Kamar Wilkinson, I try to keep up with him. He made a tackle on me, and he kind of let me have it after that. So it was like things like that, and more guys that I made friendships with that are lasting. So,
and that's the great thing about an all-star game like that. When you guys got guys come from all over the country, you guys are so talented. You know what each other goes through, from the recruiting standpoint to being considered that guy on Friday nights to make big plays. So it's great you guys built a relationship like that. And Kamar Wilcoxon committed to Tennessee recently. Very good defensive back. That's who Corey Connor is talking about. Now, this offseason, man, what you doing, man? You looking good, man. You look like you're getting ready, man. I'm going to have to come up to Ohio and go ahead and work out with you a little bit. What you got going on up there?
Yes, sir. Well, my dad, he got a weight bench and a couple weights downstairs. So I've been using those. And then I've been keeping up with my conditioning and things like that, sprinting and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't really missed anything outside of being with my team. That's the only thing I've missed, really.
So here's the deal. Roger Bacon, 4-6 year before, 10-2 last year. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do. So here's the question I ask everybody, every single person that comes on the segment. What are we going to say about Roger Bacon at the end of the year? And what are we going to say about Corey Connor, the running back?
Win or lose, hardworking team and a hardworking player, a team player, a family player. Like, I call my team my family, and I mean that like with my heart. I tell my teammates I love them. Like, got friendships with my teammates. They come over my house, I go over their house. Things like that. Just a family at the end of the day.
And then what are we gonna say about Roger Bacon as a team at the end of the season?
Roger Bacon as a team, those guys worked hard. You could tell they worked hard throughout the coronavirus, all that kind of stuff.
Hey man, that is my guy, Corey Connor. And people wonder why, you look at certain players and see just how good they are. He is the real deal. Again, there's not too many people I'd pay to actually watch play. And this is one of the guys here, man. Absolutely special on the field. Any shout outs, anything you want to give?
Just shout out to you guys for helping me get a platform at a young age in 8th grade with a Born to Compete game and things like that. And just shout out to my school, Roger Bacon. They've been making things happen for me and my family and just helping me with my education and all that kind of thing. Man,
I appreciate it, fam. There you go. All right, guys, make sure you catch us Friday nights. Jeff Hulliger and the crew, NBC 11 Alive, Team 101, and of course us, the #1 segment in the country, man. Because guys like this right here, Corey Connor, Born to Compete. Take care, guys.